Hello guys, welcome to SAVIOUR Watersports. Today's video is going to be on how to repair a ding like this on a paddleboard using our epoxy repair kits. So you will have to do this in stages. The first stage is sand and prep, and then glass, then sand the glass back, do a hot coat, sand that back, and then spray. So the sand and prep stage is one of the most important stages. So you are sanding any loose glass or broken glass out without trying to take off paintwork that you don't want to repair, and preparing the area to be glassed. So when you're preparing the area to be glassed, you need to sand back any paintwork and go back to the fiberglass. And this is where your glass is going to sit in this little grey area here. So it will adhere really well, and you won't have any problems in the future. So in this stage also you need to decide whether you're going to just glass, like I am going to, or you feel like you need to put a filler coat and then glass. So if the hole you've got is really big, you're going to need to put a filler coat in there before you glass. I don't need to do that because it's probably a 2 or 3 millimeter ding, so I can get away with just glassing it. See, I put plenty of tape around this ding because when I'm glassing like this, I don't want any excess resin just going on the board and causing any issues later on. So once it's all glassed and you're happy that it's smooth, leave it for about 12 hours, come back and it should be hard like this, and you can start to sand. Now I'll try to sand with a little wooden block, so when you're sanding, the repair will be flat. And the name of the game here is to keep sanding until you sand through the glass and start eating into the tape, or until it's nice and flush with the board. Once you're happy with that, get yourself a bit more epoxy, and this is called your hot coat. Okay, so it's called a hot coat traditionally because in surfboards they put a hot coat of polyester resin on top, blah blah blah, you don't need to know all about that. And basically it's a sealer coat, so it seals up any pinholes and low spots. So yeah, obviously once that's dry, about another 12 hours, come back and a bit more sanding. So I sand with wet and dry. So in other words, with sandpaper and water, just stops the sandpaper clogging up and makes things just a little bit easier. So once that's all nice and smooth, clean it off, tape up where you want to spray and add your colour. Now hold your can about 30 centimetres away and do slow, small coats building up as you go. Once it's dry, you can pull your tape and it should look a little something like this. So it's always hard getting colour matches, but this is there or thereabouts, slightly darker than the board is, but it's as good as you're going to get. And then once you've done that, wash it off, you're good to get back in the water. But thanks for watching guys, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and we've got plenty more coming up, so good luck with your repairs and I'll see you in the water.